Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, October 12th, 2023. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Thursday, everyone. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. CPI data coming out just now, and you can see an initial reaction here of prices above the previous two-day highs. Keep in mind here, if there is a rejection of prices at two-day highs, we could be looking at a rotation that takes us back to the previous session's midpoint, maybe even an outside day down. Given the trending nature here of the short-term trend, any pullback could still be a buying opportunity for this thing to continue higher toward 4,500 up above. That's the FOMC key level up there. So currently, this market has formed a very strong rejection at the quarterly low. We have a very clear short-term trend, higher highs, higher lows. While we could see a little bit of a pullback here today, it could provide a buying opportunity for a continuation up. 44.56 is the midpoint of the month and the midpoint of the quarter rather, and the midpoint of the key range. Beyond that, we're looking at 4,500 up ahead over the next several days. So again, very strong move here. Any pullback, even a pullback as deep as 43.65, 43.50, could still be a buying opportunity for this thing to continue higher toward 4,500 up above. All right, let's take a look here at the NQ. The NQ here trading just back below the previous session's highs right now. So again, showing early rejection at the moment. We could be going outside day down, at the very least a return back to the previous session's midpoint. If we do go outside day down, there is the potential to turn back around and go up the range again. That's exactly what happened on last Friday's trading range, where it went outside day down initially, then turned around, went outside day back up to finish in a strong fashion there. Ever since, we've been continuing higher, so the move is still very clearly bullish at the moment. So any pullback could still be a buying opportunity, unless this rejection up here is super strong. As of right now, it's a developing pullback here, not quite the strongest rejection just yet, but developing. We'll see how it plays out here. Overall, this market bounced nicely off the 14.6 level and could be headed back up toward 16K up above. We're already at the midpoint of that range with the potential to build out and continue higher across the range. All right, let's take a look here at crude oil. You'll notice right here with crude oil, bullish reaction at the moment. The previous session, a heavy day down, price coming right into the previous week's close. Got it almost probably perfectly right there, maybe a tick or so below it, and is now seeing a fade after trend day back up to the midpoint here. Now that we're in this zone, bulls want to push through the previous session's mid, while bears want to keep that area offered. Keeping it offered would push prices back down for a potential continuation to the downside. But right now, watching that 84.80 level, that's the previous session's midpoint. Watching to see how the bulls play off that level. If they're able to push it through that zone, we could get quite the return back up. Failure there, and you start to put in a bit of a high. That's the breakdown point from the previous session. That's the stop run day point as well. So bears looking to put in a high here for a rotation back down. That's the level of emphasis right now, 84.80. Looking at gold futures right now, gold up about 0.25% right now, working its way higher toward 1900. We finally got the midpoint here of the key range. We got that impulse sell off to this low and a snap back to the 1896 level. That now gives us a new key range to watch. Upward bias at the moment, with a shot to push through 1900. If there's a recovery of the 1900 level, it puts us back into the range between 2000 and 1900. A failure here, and we drop back into the range below, into as low as 1800 as we trade within this lower 100-point distribution. All right, taking a look now at the YM. One thing you'll notice about the YM here, how it has pushed to the upper end of the two-day range, which is right at 34K, and is now showing initial signs of a bit of a top up there. Again, this could go outside day down, followed by a bounce back up Overall, this move here has been very bullish. It has turned it off the 33K level and gone 1,000 points higher. The next pullback, even as deep as 33.5, could still be a buying opportunity as this thing continues higher toward 35.022. That's the FOMC key level from September 20th. We've dropped away from that level. We've found a strong low and have bounced nicely away from those lows. The next pullback and hold could be a continuation play into that upper 35.022. So right now, while we could see a little bit of weakness here today or a pullback early this morning, bulls will be looking to defend for a continuation back up the range. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.